You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Hello chat, the day is done. Make yourself at home, get your comfies on. Simpmom's made some gifts for you. If you stick around, you can win some too. Every Wednesday, baking streams with treats that look divine. Every Saturday, cutting up with grown-up story time. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. Keep your language clean and fair, or you'll be stuck in the thinking chair. You could get bitch slapped. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom. We're hanging with SiimpMom.
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? This fabulous Wednesday. How's everybody doing today? Who we got out here? We've got Weasel. Hey, how you doing? We got Tookie. We got Gwart. And we got some lurkers, I see. Folks in the back. You can come to the front. Come to the light. How is everybody doing today? How you doing? Meow Sari. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Yay, now everybody's coming in. Come on in, sit down. So an exciting day for me today. RHODA has arrived. She's here. I've not. She's got bolts in place, and she's all taped up. But she's up in Bertha's old spot. She's up in the room, and so later tonight, I am going to gingerly pull off the tape and unscrew the screws and turn her on and see what we've got. And as you know, this Sunday, not Saturday, I'm going to a wedding on Saturday. Hold on. Nella wants to come in. Come in, sweet angel. Come on. Come in, sweet angel. Good girl. Sweet girl. Yes, you are. I'm going to a wedding on Saturday, so we're going to have a Sunday evening stream. Mystic Blue gets the very first gift off of RHODA, and so come on, and it's also spooky night. So if you want a chance to win a gift and watch RHODA make it for you, send in a story for me. Did something freak you out at one time? Were you so scared? You know, what scared you? What happened? Send your story in. And Sunday night, spooky night, and meet RHODA. Hey, who we got here? We've got Nasty Nose. Thank you so very much for your sub, for your prime, and welcome to the Simpmom Bitch Slapping Club. Yay, the only one on Twitch. That's it. And hello, everybody. Who else we got? You don't know who RHODA is? Oh, RHODA is my. Okay, for those of you, if you don't know, do you know who Bertha is? If any of you received a Simply hat or any hat from me, it was made on Bertha. And Bertha is my 6-needle embroidery machine. And Simp Dad, for those of you, he recently retired. And he said to me, he said, Deb, which is my real name. He goes, what's on your wish list? And I said, I would really, if I mean the to me the gold standard of embroidery machines is the Brother PR 1055X. And Simp Dad said, go get it. If that's what you want, go get it. So Darren of Mall Queens, those of you who are lucky enough to live in the Phoenix metro area, there's Mall Queen sewing stores. run by the Mall Queens family, the only place to buy a machine because they service things. It's a family owned business. They are the most knowledgeable people on the earth. I bought my machine down in Arizona, and she's 8 or 9 years old. Because I went, I said, Darren, I want a good machine. I want a sturdy machine. What do you got for me? And he has never let me down. And so she shipped from Arizona. She didn't bring the heat with her. That's okay. And so she is a 10 needle. Bertha was a 6 needle. So what that means for you guys that don't understand embroidery is that some designs, like this is 4 color. So I only need spools, 4 spools to do this. But if I were to add multiple colors or designs to this means that I'm not changing threads and it cuts down. Also, RHODA's got a camera inside of her to line up designs. Bertha didn't. I had to do that myself. So you're going to watch. I'm going to learn her tonight. I will probably never be in bed after the stream tonight. I'll be at a chocolate high because we're going to make some brownies. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. But I can't wait to turn her on. She's been placed up there, and thank God for my son Tool and his wife, and we lugged one machine down and lugged the other one up. Bertha weighed 63 pounds. Rhoda is 100 pounds. So I can't wait to turn her on and see what she can do. And so Mystic Blue named her. Her name is Rhoda, and she gets the first gift. But if you want to win a gift off of Rhoda on Sunday night, the best way to do it is to send me a story at SiimpMom at Gmail. Scary stories. What happened to you? We've all had things that freaked us out and scared the crap out of us. So it's spooky night, this Sunday night, not Saturday because we're going to a wedding. I was going to try to squeeze it in, but if I get that man Simp Dad in my arms, I might never let him off the dance floor. So so you guys are gonna have to wait. But anyway, so more good stuff happening. And hello, what do we got here? We got Dajin. How you doing? What is that? People accuse you thought it was a robot when she decorated her Roomba? Weed brownies, embroidery seam. No, no. I mean, you know what? This you could sell this urine. There's no prescription drugs. There's no illegal drugs. There's no weed. But you know what? I wish weed was legal coast to coast. I personally don't care for it, but I think it should be legal. I think a lot of people could use something to take the edge off. And why are some people, okay, all right, you guys, go to my emotes. There's a brand new emote. Do you see? I just made a new one. Do you see what it is? Let's see if you bring it up. I just made one. It's a very simplistic one, but I made one for this reason. Hey, Mystic Blue. Mystic Blue is the winner. She named Rhoda, and I just that name. There we go. The soapbox. You guys, the soapbox is here. Okay. Good job, Button Carrot, Meowsery, and Weasel. The soapbox. And what the reason that the soapbox is there is because I get on rants, and marijuana is one of them. Nobody should be sitting in jail in one state while the other person can grow it in their backyard. It's not fair. It's not fair. Weed will do less damage than alcohol. Okay, I just want the edibles not to look so much like candy for little kids. All right. Um, and it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. And while we're on the soapbox, this abortion thing, you guys. I mean, give me a break. Stay the flip out of my womb. No one can. I mean, no one has the right to tell me what to do with my body. You know what? I love all these pro-lifers out there, and it's okay if you don't want an abortion. That's fine. Don't have one. Don't have one. Okay. It's like I'll never smoke weed, but I think everybody else can. That's not an issue. The thing with abortion is, I was a counselor at Planned Parenthood. In the word is Planned Parenthood. It's not planned abortion, okay? Because they're hoping that you go there before sex, and then you'll never have to worry about having an abortion. But you know what I worry about? I worry about young women off to college. They're away from home for the first time. They had one drink too many, They probably they forgot about precautions, and all of a sudden she's her first semester in college and she's pregnant, and she doesn't want to have the baby. You know, if there was a law that said, okay, you have to have the baby, but we're going to pay for the baby's college, the clothing, the formula, the daycare, plus we're going to give you vacation time away from. No, they're just saying you're having it regardless. If you get raped by your uncle and you're 11 years old, you're still having that baby. And that's wrong to impose that on a woman's body. It's a choice between a woman and her doctor. If you don't believe in it, don't have them. Don't have it. All it's going to do is make abortion unsafe. That's all it's going to do, folks. Because there's going to be women. And let me tell you something. When I was a counselor at Planned Parenthood, all right, we had many married women come in and say, you know what? I skipped the pill. It was an accident. We can't afford this kid. We can't. We've got 3 kids. We cannot afford this kid. It's not just some young girl. It's married people that realize the financial, emotional, physical burden that this child is going to place on them. And I believe every child should be wanted and loved. That's what I believe. Wanted and loved, not forced upon you. So, anyways, that's my soapbox, and that's why it's there, because I have strong opinions about this, because this is my body. You know, you're talking about the rest of my life. It's not like, you know, when you have a baby, I'm responsible for that child the rest of my life. And these people are, you have that baby, Well, where's the money? Are you gonna foot the bill? Or are you just gonna say, see, what they are is they're pro-birth. After that baby's born, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. They just want that baby born. And that's the issue, is that child deserves a good life. We all deserve a good life. And I wonder about the violence that's going to come when the poverty is worse and the mom can't pay her bills and she's resenting that child that she was forced to have. And you can agree with me or not, but the bottom line is, if you don't believe in abortion, never have one. But don't take that away from someone that's already struggling, someone that's carrying a fetus that's so deformed that's not going to live, someone that was raped by her uncle, a child raped, you know. But anyways, so anyway, that's my take on that, and I feel very strongly, because I adore my children. Because we were ready to have them. We were ready to have them. Simp Dad and I would not have been the parents we were if I was forced to have a child in my early 20s. Simp Dad and I, we did a lot of living in our 20s, and babies were not on the agenda. And but so please, for those of you that live in states that this might happen, get on 2 forms of birth control. You need a barrier method and another method, so that you aren't ever put in this situation, because it seems like we're backing up 50 years with race, the hate crimes. It just is appalling to me. I mean, it's sad. It's sad to think that you have a son who, because of the color of his skin, is a target. Why? We need to judge people by character, not color. Character. Are they good people or are they not? I think the law that should go on the books now is, and I'm going to get off my soapbox in a minute, is that if you get filmed or you film doing something horrible, you get no trial. You go before the judge, and the judge says, well, that's you, and you just killed all those people. Sorry, you're done. Why should our tax money be tied up in defending somebody that did it? You know why? Because years ago, they didn't have videos, proof. They didn't have that. So they had to bring people in to testify. Well, now that camera should speak louder than anything. And let's not tie up the judicial system with people who are guilty. They're guilty. They did it. There's the proof. Let's just put it before a judge and send him off on his way, um, you know, and be done with it. I mean, but you guys remember, kindness. It doesn't cost anything to be kind. This, and if there's anybody in my viewing audience that is a white supremacist or is racist or doesn't believe in what I'm saying, please find someone else to watch. Okay? Because I believe we all deserve to be happy and safe. I shouldn't have to worry going to a grocery store that some idiot's going to take me out because of the color of my skin. I shouldn't have to worry about that in these times. So let's just spread love wherever we go. Life is good, and no one should live in fear. And my heart goes out for those families who were needlessly, some have to live with this the rest of their life. All right, I'm off the soapbox now. You guys got any comments? Some of us felt our parents resented us. See, that's what I worry about. Mothers with a baby. Yes, I know it. The baby shortage formula. I know it. I mean, somebody just told me, and I don't know if this is true or not, because they said that there's no baby shortage formula in Mexico or Canada. Is that true? It's just in the States that you can pay to have it shipped. Simply was breastfed for 2 years. We didn't have to worry about that. But you know what? And there was some idiot that said, well, they could just breastfeed. Well, no, no, no. Once the factory dries up, you just can't hit a switch and, okay, make milk. It doesn't happen that way. And that's got to be, when you have a baby, I mean, you want to do everything to comfort it and give it everything it needs. And to think that you might not have the right food for it, it would be very scary as a parent. Very scary. Strange, strange times. A grandmother traveled over an hour yesterday to get some free formula for my daughter. Wow. You're right. You're right, Kissmas. You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, we're all born. You know what? If you peeled off our skin, you wouldn't know what color or race we are. Because you know what? We all have that beating heart. We all do. We're all humans. It's just the walls we put up. Why? Why? Why do we do it? Why can't we just judge people on their character? They're idiots. They're idiots. You know, but not just because they're born. I mean, you can't control whether you've got blue eyes, blonde hair, whether you're gay, you're straight, you're trans. This is how you are, and people need to understand and get off their blessed high horse and realize that we all deserve happiness and we deserve to shine. No one deserves to take our sunshine away from us. No one deserves. We deserve to live in a safe country. It just, if I could take this down to Congress and on both in the Senate and on both sides of the aisle, do some knocking around. It's like, okay, get in that chair and I'll give you the questions and then I'll let you know if you're fit to be governing me, because many of them are only concerned about themselves, not me. They don't give a shit about me. If they cared about me, they'd understand that this is my body. Stay the flip out of my womb. You got no business in there. There's no womb for you in my womb. Hey, Rocket, how you doing? We got some class president. No, you see, okay. This is my spiel. I'm not an expert on anything, but I got an opinion on everything. and But anyways, so today I was going to do, I promise you the technical baking is coming because I bought everything to make lemon macaroons. But today was chaotic because the FedEx guy came with RHODA and we live in the top of the hill. He wouldn't back the truck up. She's in a 100-pound box. She's in a box that Simp Dad and I could both get in. And that's a pretty big box. And so Tool was here, and we had a hand trolley, so we had to go down the bottom hill, then push her up. And so um, it didn't leave me a lot of time for prep because the macaroons have got to be, and it's a little bit humid, not too bad. I probably could get away with it today, but I went to my favorite new show, shiny object. She's off and running. I went to my favorite store, Trader Joe's, and I thought, I know the brand name brownie mixes that you buy at the regular grocery store. If you doctor them up, they're okay. Okay, not great, okay. Brownies have to be decadent and rich. And so we're going to put Trader Joe's to the test today to see if this truffle brownie mix is worth it. It is good. I mean, wouldn't it be nice to say, hey, man, this is really good. We can throw it together. You got company coming and they think you baked all day. So we're going to give this a go. And the hardest thing for me to do is to follow a recipe because I'm going, no, that's not enough vanilla. No, that's not enough cocoa. And I'm always adding to it. I am restraining myself today to follow the directions completely so that I can judge it on its own merit. Okay. Yahoo. And but before that, something kind of funny. So you know how when you have friends or relatives and they throw parties or something and they here online, buy for me. I'm throwing a Tupperware or a lingerie or a candle. My great niece was having a party and it's from this place called Sensi. Have you guys ever heard of Sensi? You ever heard of that? Godiva brownies are great. Are they biscuit? Ah, booty cheek man in the White House. There you go. So I love my clothes to smell good. So much so that I have used fabric softener forever because I like soft clothes, comfy dumpies. That's the whole thing, right? Being comfortable. And plus, they smell good. And I remember my middle son had a painting accident in school and went to the nurse's office. And of course, she had spare clothes. And she gave them to him. He goes, well, these don't smell good and they're not soft. He wouldn't put them on. So they had to call me from home. They said, your son says there's no fabric softener. He was like 6 or 7. Your son says there's no fabric softener in these clothes and you will not wear them. I said, okay, I'll be right there, with the fabric softener. So I want a job. Who comes up with the names of these, like Febreze, like fresh linen? And it's like, the sheets only smell good if you use stuff to make them smell good. So fresh linen, okay, that's like a scent, right? So this one, I thought I would buy this. This is what you put in the washer to make your clothes. So it's not a fabric softener. It's just like smell crystals that you throw in your wash to make the clothes smell good. I want the job to name things. This is the scent. Okay. Amazon rain. Who comes up with this, right? I mean, am I going to walk down the street and someone goes, oh, Amazon rain? It's like, who the hell is in the middle of the forest determining that this is what the Amazon rain smells like? I would think it smelled kind of swampy myself. What do you guys think? I know it. That's it. Well, that's what I'm wondering if it's the shower room at the Amazon warehouse, where they shower. I was thinking the same thing. But I want that job. It's like, here, smell this. What's this smell like? And then they have to come up with some creative, have you guys saw that when you're looking at room fresheners, Christmas breeze, and what the hell does that smell like? And what the hell does Amazon rain smell like? And is anybody going to know that I smell like Amazon rain? Right? I want this job. I want this job to name stuff, to pull something up out of the air and name it. Amazon rain. Amazon rain can't smell this good. Here, take a whiff. Did you smell? Man, I'm on my soapbox, but good today, right? Also, the smell outside the warehouse when it rains. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Weasel. Did someone say swamp? Yes. I want one called Simpmom's house. It's funny when I go to Austin and I go to Miss Kip's house, and usually I'm not there long before I'm baking something. and he'll come in the house if he's not there. He'll go, oh, Simpmom's here. I mean, he hasn't even seen me yet. He's 2 rooms away because he can smell. I made him last time I made him carrot cake cupcakes. He goes, oh, Simpmom's here. I can tell. He's done that twice. Come into the room. Simpmom's here. I can tell by the smell. And that's funny. So I got to show you one more thing before I start making these brownies. I found I love cute. I just do. And I go to thrift shops to buy toys for the dog because I'm not paying $7 or $8 for a flippin' toy they're going to chew apart when I can buy some stuffed animal toy, as long as it doesn't have like the pins in it or anything, right? For $1. And I saw this thing, right? Kind of creepy looking, but it's kind of cute. I mean, look, it's got a heart on it, right? Listen to this. You've got to hear this.
Monkey. This monkey. 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 This monkey. Monkey.
This is not the most adorable thing you've ever seen. My one son goes, it's creepy because it's a kid's voice out of it. But I want to make a Simpmom doll where it says all the stuff that I say, and you can squeeze it, or you can use it as a voodoo doll. If you're mad at me, you can stick pins in it, and if you want like some uplifting message, maybe you squeeze it twice, and I'll say something nice or blow you a kiss or something. I want to make a Simpmom doll. So the dog's not getting this because I don't think this is going to leave my little. Hey, look at this. It's got like the troll hair. How cute is that? Who doesn't want troll hair? And it's pink. It doesn't have a tag on it. So I don't know where it's from, because if I could buy a boatload of these, I'd give these away as gifts. I don't know how old it is. Have any of you guys seen this before? I love this thing. Wouldn't this make a great gift? It would make your day.
Be around with me.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Best find of the day. Yeah, that's it. Buttered noodles. Yeah, squeeze me once and I never shut up. I'm amazed that it's like, when someone says, what do you talk about on stream? It's like, I don't know. I just never shut up. It's like, yeah. Well, Simpdad married me. One of the reasons he married me is for his amusement pleasure. And outside of the bedroom as well. Okay. Let's make it perfectly clear. Is Miss still on his diet? I don't know. When I went down, he was. So I made him like tacos with like the romaine lettuce. I real lots of flavor, lots of flavor. He liked them. I love it. I love it when someone comes and goes, well, I can't eat this or I can't eat that. And then it's like, oh, let me see what I can make, because it's got to have flavor, right? Yummy. It's got to be yummy. Did you guys say anything else? Let's see. So all the gifts have gone out except, let's see, what am I waiting on? I designed an apron for someone special. I'm going to actually, if I get RHODA turned on tonight, I'm going to have her run the design because I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be spectacular. Got to work on some new designs too. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. What else you guys got? Okay, she married me for my calves. Oh, big booty. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see. You got yours the other day? Yes, you got the hat, right? You got the snail that hat, correct? So this is good. This is good. I want to see. I've got to see what went out. Hard to keep track. It's a lot easier if you respond to me right away, because as I give gifts away, you guys know I'm old, older, old, old. And it's like, it's a lot easier to get it done than to have to wait on things. I don't like waiting on things because then I get behind. And when I get behind, it's like shiny objects. I get distracted. Yay! How many children or grandchildren do I have? We have 4 grown kids. We have 2 grandkids. Hoping for many, many, many more grandkids. My grandbabies right now are from my daughter, who's pushing 40, and they're 14 and 15, soon to be 16, and can't wait for more. Can't wait for more. Our biggest mistake, and you could ask Simp Dad, is that we didn't have like 8 more kids. If we'd had met younger, we'd have had many, 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 many more. We just had a ball with our babies. From the time they're in there, and they're kicking, it's like, oh, feel this, feel this. And I remember Tool, I was laying down and he tried to stand up inside me. And my stomach went to a point, and Cynthia thought I was going to explode. He was like, oh. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. From pregnancy to when they come out and they look at you. But understand, once you have a baby, it isn't like it is on TV, although TV's getting a little bit more realistic. The first 3 months are in the crapper. Just know that. Know that. This little being doesn't know what sleep at night means, has not a clue. Doesn't know what anything, and you're exhausted. You carried this baby the last 3 or 4 weeks. You couldn't sleep because you couldn't get comfortable because you had this huge thing on you. And then you get home and it's like, it wants to be up all night. And it's like, I can't sleep. It's going to take your time, your money, your energy, but they start giving back. So from 0 to 3, you give your baby to my sister Patsy, who loves the newborns. She loves everything about the newborns. Not that I don't love my kids, but once they get to 6 or 9 months, I won't give them back. If you give them to me, they're mine at that point because they laugh with their whole body. I mean, it just is a stitch. And so, if there's any expecting people out there, let me know because I'll make you a custom bib. I designed a bib special for babies. The dingo ate your baby. No, hopefully the dingo did not eat your baby. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. I did see that. I love Big Booty. I will let you know. But I don't, you are very kind. Scotabus, you are so correct. There's 13 years between Simply and his sister. 13 years. And one of her boyfriends, oh, she must have been 16. So Simply would have been 2. Yeah, 2. Came over and he said to me, oh, he was an idiot. He goes, I want you to tell me the truth. Is that your daughter's baby that you're claiming to be yours? And it's like, no, I am nursing this child. No, this is my baby. Although my sister was funny. Patsy was funny. She goes, you're going to be mistaken for the grandma at 42. And I said, I don't care. And so she would uh, always tease me. We like to tease each other very verbally when we're in a grocery store. We're pretty loud. And we just like, we're pranksters, Patsy and I. And I'll make sure that there's somebody near me, so hopefully a man, and I'll say, hey Patsy, those Depends you wanted that can hold you all night, they're over here, they're on sale. You want me to get up and get 8 packages? Or she'd say to me, boy, that's a cute grandchild you have. I mean, we just rip on each other in public, just to kind of outdo each other. We have a lot of fun with that. Hey, do you still need that X-Lax? I know you were having problems with your constipation. And people love it. It's funny. It's funny. You're the youngest out of your siblings? Your parents had 8 kids? No cable, huh? My mother had 5, my mother and father had 5 kids in 6 years. Absolutely no cable. Plus they were Catholic. Yeah. And 5 kids in 6 years. Wow. No, that's a lot. And at the time I was asking her, I said to Mom, because I was talking to her the other day. My mom's still alive. She's going to be 90. And I said, so you had to make formula back then. They didn't come pre-made. And she said, yeah. And the youngest brother was allergic, so she had to grind up lamb meat and cut a nipple. And she said for 2 years, feed this kid lamb's meat because he couldn't have cow's milk or whatever. But and no disposable diapers. So can you imagine? I mean, my mom had two in diapers at all times, cloth diapers, and and we weren't abused. Although those were the Valium days too, when the doctors were a little liberal for the here. So let me here's something to take the edge off. I'm just teasing. No, we didn't do hazy nutty. We didn't do it. We didn't do the macaroons. We didn't do them last week because it was too humid. And today, Bertha, or not Bertha, Rhoda is here, my new embroidery machine. And so I've been just all day so anxious, and I want the macaroons to be perfect. So I am planning on doing them next Wednesday for sure. I've got all the ingredients. I want to make lemon macaroons with fresh lemon, and I want to see if I can do it. I'm going to follow the directions to the T. We're going to measure everything with my little measure, and Sylvia's going to help me out here. And so it's going to be, so you did not miss it. That is up and coming. Man, do I ever flip and shut my mouth? And you know, surprisingly enough, if I go to a party where I don't know anybody, I'm like a wallflower. I'm not like walk in and just entertain or anything. I'm kind of like scoping the situation, you know, kind of, you know, just I am a little bit of a wallflower. But if I get invited to that party three times, you know, then I come and dancing on the table. They invite me back. Yeah, it was. They said that they have to when you do the macaroons, they have to set out after they're piped, and they've got to form like a scab on them a little bit. And on humid days, it's not dry enough for them to form the scab, and so it would take hours and hours and hours and hours. And so that's why we didn't do it. I want them to be perfect. You're going to be an Uber Eats delivery. Just be careful driving. Good for you. Good for you. Uber Eats. Do you get to sample some of that food? You know, hey, you know, you ever reach in that bag and grab one of those French fries? You know, taste the orange chicken to make sure it's orange enough before you deliver it. Oh, really? Too many drivers, really? You have no cable in your parents' day. No, I absolutely, absolutely. Extrovert with friends, introvert with randoms. Yeah, kind of like that. I mean, I think that um that I'm a my mom was a dominant woman. Now, not dominant in the sense that there's some dominant women that I just shy away from because they're just too much. But we're dominant in the fact that we stand up for ourselves, and but I'm just not. I'm not bossy. Patsy's bossy. She's the oldest. She bosses me around like anything else. But you know, she inherited the right. My mother inherited the right to boss me around. You know. Okay. So what I'm going to do is get some gloves on and let's make these brownies and see how they turn out. This would be a kick if these are really good enough to serve to company. Oh, I gotta show you what I bought too. It's in the dishwasher. God, you gotta love a thrift shop. How cute are these? These are Pioneer Woman plates, but they had the stickers still on them. They were brand new that I got at the thrift shop. How cute are these going to be with cookies on them? Presentation, presentation, presentation. I'm a two-plate girl. Oh, God, they're so cute. They're so cute. Okay, let me wash my hands and get some gloves on. Okay, let's get these cookies going and give away some gifts. So I think that I want to give a gift away to someone who can. I was thinking about this earlier. Hold on. Who can come up with a better name, a more clever name than Amazon Rain? Something that smells fresh, but a little on the sweet side. So if you can come up with a name I like that gets you, We got somebody naughty in here? Yeah, send them packing. Hey, once you get booted, we don't. I'm not like Ms. We don't bring you back because we want. I aim to keep this a very very safe place. So if you get booted, my mods are pretty strict on that. You're not coming back. Sorry. So oh, the only one cutting up here is me. Unless it's like sex night, then it's like chime in all you want. Very naughty. Very naughty. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I want to pull these out easily to cut them. So what I'm going to do is put parchment paper in two ways. So I can lift them. I'm going to put it in this way. So I'm going to trim it a little bit. Hey, there's always going to be, I was talking to Simply one time, and I said, what do you do about people that say, Nancy, he goes, Mom, he goes, just, you don't do nothing because they'll just come back even harder. He's good about that. But my mods are fabulous in the fact that we want to keep this safe. And I'm hoping, I have the mature disclaimer on there because we do talk about things that I don't think are appropriate for a 13-year-old. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put you on the bottom, put you on top. That's the way Dad likes it. Good teasing. You guys know I slip into the gutter on a regular basis. So I'm kind of crisscrossing my the parchment paper so I can lift this out and it won't stick. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's see what this says to do. Let's see what the ingredients are. Sugar is the first ingredient, then semi-sweet chocolate, chips, butter, vanilla, unbleached flour. I like that. Cocoa. So I'm wondering so the truffle must be from the extra chocolate chips. All right. There we go. Hi, Mrs. Mom. Hey, Yotes. I'm not Mrs. Mom, but I, I, I certainly have fun going down to that house. I do. That is a fun house to be. A fun house, and it's a beautiful house. Yeah. They let me wear my thong bikini out in the pool. Can you imagine a woman my age wearing a thong bikini? I don't think people will be able to eat for a week. Okay. One full package, two large eggs, one stick of butter. Preheat the oven. That's been done. 8 by 8, that's right there. Melt the butter. The butter is melted. And then it says we're going to whisk. Well, I can whisk. So whisking eggs. All right, let's whisk the eggs. Here's my whisk. Here's my eggs. Let's get you guys in there. Let's do it. Oh, I can't wait to turn on RHODA tonight. I almost streamed from upstairs, but almost, but it's like the room's a mess because I had to pull everything apart because she was so big to get through the door that it's like it's going to take me a little bit to get organized because I'm not going to get organized. I'm going to play with her like a little kid. It's like clean your room and then you can play. Yeah, nuts to that. I'm playing. I can't wait. So, what do I need a new name for? This. Um, I just bought some laundry beads and it smells fresh and a little bit sweet and they're calling it Amazon Rain. I want to give it a better name than Amazon Rain. Give me your best and let's see what we got. Miss Little Sunshine Sprays. Oh, hey Koala, how you doing? It's fresh, yep, and fruity, something like sugary breeze. Oh, oh. I'm going to ask you to chime them in again. We're going to get this puppy in the oven, and then I'm going to go through them. And the one I like the most, you're going to win a prize. Just want to make sure I get it. I like the cookie dough batter, but I don't want any lumpy or bumpy or. Bleh. So do we whisk in the mix, or do we whisk in eggs, add brownie mix, and stir? Okay, this is not a stir. That's a whisker. Like a whiskers. No, I'm just teasing. Just teasing. Okay. I'm going to smell this. Here, what do you think? Smell. Come on, Trader Joe's. So far, everything I bought from Trader Joe's, I like. I especially like these power berries. Oh my God, they're so good, you guys. And I'm not really a huge dark chocolate girl. I like milk chocolate. These are to die for. They are so good that here, I'll give you one. Here, open up, open up, open up, open up. Let's see. You really can't tell on the inside. They're not really, they're a little red, but it's hard to see without chocolate. Delish. See, the source of vitamin C. That's good enough for me. I love, they are, oh God, get this. They are enveloped in smooth dark chocolate, creating a flavorful confection that is a sweet, tart, and rich taste sensation all at once. Mm-hmm. They are. Delish. They say as you get older, your taste buds get shot so that sweet things taste the best. You're the right. No, I'm a flavor girl. I like like things that are sweet, but you know what? I don't waste my calories. If I'm going to eat chocolate, I'm going to eat something that's good, not the cheap shit, not the 10 for $1. I want the dough. If I'm going to indulge, now this is nice and thick. I'm going to taste this, and I'll tell you, you guys, if it tastes like my brownies. I like my brownies. I think my brownie recipe is on Discord. Usually put all my recipes, but I've been really bad lately. I've been a naughty girl. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Because usually, if it tastes really good dough wise, it'll taste good bake wise. Can tell. They got good sized chocolate chips. All right. So far, so good. These might even be good enough to. I made brownies one time where I washed and dried fresh raspberries and popped them in, and then did like a raspberry icing over the top of the brownies. Really good. No, it's pretty darn good. Some of those brownie mixes that are the real cheap ones, I swear they just put brown food coloring in. It's like, this doesn't taste. I think they fool you. It looks like it's got chocolate in it. It's got chocolate in it. There we go. Here we go. And so what we're working on also is someone reached out and said, they'd like to know a little bit more about dating. And could I do a dating stream? Talk about first dates and relationships. And hey, I'm up for it. You bet. Like I said, I kissed a lot of frogs until I found my prince. So I am going to smooth this around. It's pretty darn thick so that it cooks nice and evenly. I just want to eat the whole thing. I think it tastes is good. All right, let's get you over here. You come over here and make friends over here. We get our puppy in less than 2 weeks. And the puppy breeder has suggested some food that I'd never heard of before. So I said, you know what? Let's keep the puppy. Let's not upset his little belly. We'll let him get used to what he's on, and then I'll gradually switch him to what we use here. But I don't want to upset his little belly. Barty is his name. He's so gosh darn cute. I cannot wait to get him home and maul him to death. Not to death, but I mean, just hug him up and love him. See, we need a grandbaby. Gonna maul them. We do. Who wants to lick the spoon? I think that's pretty even. That's really good. Mm.
Do you think for me to taste test?
You could taste a little bit of the brownie, just the raw brownie, and see what you think. Here, just a little bit. It's called Brownie Truffle Baking Mix, made with Dutch cocoa and chocolate chips. Okay, so now bake for 25 minutes. All right. I'm gonna put the timer on. Let's see. Let's time it for 19.
Okay.
No, that's wrong. I have it 19 hours. I forget this one is in minutes. No, that's not what I want. No, 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 no. I'm still figuring this out. You guys remember this is this was a new. Well, we'll just put it up here. Want to fight with me all the time? There we go. Okay. That worked. This one, it wanted to.
I need a napkin or something. I need a chocolate chip fall out. It's on the ground.
Oh, danger, Will Robinson. Okay. Okay. We had a chocolate chip down, and we can't let the dog eat it. Chocolate chip down. There we go. Okay.
Good chocolate. Good,
It is.
good brownie.
Not bad, is it?
I'd be satisfied with that.
Well, let's see how it turns out. 20 to 24 brownies, or one great big one.
Sign me up for that big one.
Well, you can taste when they come out.
Sorry, I'm gonna run out do the thing that I was gonna do.
Okay, the protein drink is right on
now.
there. Okay, I'm gonna come over and sit us down. So I showed you guys this the last time. I can't wait to use this. This has got a heartbeat inside of it. And when we pick up the puppy, we're gonna rub this around all his mates so they get their smell on it. So hopefully he won't cry all night. You know how they're upset because they're taken away and brought to a new place and they don't get it yet. And then they do, and then they love it. They love it. Less than 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see. So we talked about that. We did that. You guys got the monkey. I've got to find out. I've got to get some of these monkeys. Okay. How cute. Okay. So, that's baking is a lost art. My mom was such a good baker. Her fresh rolls are second to none. And when she'd make them, she'd make dozens and dozens. And cookies, she did cookies and rolls and sweet. She did cinnamon rolls and the caramel cinnamon rolls. Her baking is better than her cooking, and I think that's probably true with me too. My baking is better than my cooking, because I don't eat meat, but I try like heck to make it real flavorful. In that, yeah, I haven't eaten meat in over 54 years. Not no more. Okay, so I want to see. Let's see. Yeah, no, that was Bear. Yeah, that was not. That was my middle son. My sons are. For those of you who follow me, you realize this. I'm 5'4", but I guess I'm 5'3" now. You know, when you get old, you shrink and you're kind of hanging over. So which stinks because that means that you got to be thinner for your height. I've always been a fun size. Screw it, right? Well, so Simp Dad is 5'11", I'm 5'4". Our boys, my oldest is 6'2". Simply is 6'4". The bear is 6'8". It's funny. I'm in their armpits. Whenever I get a hug, my nose slides right in their armpits because they're all so tall. Hey, Slice Serve, how are ya? Who else we got here? Ratuda's here. Lloyd, how you doing? This is Pris. Hi, how are ya? You want the towels? This is Pris. Nudies. Hello there. 6'8". Yes, Ratuda. I make a joke. He's not here now. He hates it when I say this. And you guys have heard it 100 times that I tell people that the bear was so tall he was born on February 4th, 5th, and 6th. And he's a he's a big guy. He's a big guy. There's a picture of me with him and Simply, and somebody was saying, "Who's that little kid?" I said, "No, that little kid is me. It's not a little kid. It's me." He's a real life bear. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh, but you know what, Dan? The thing is, Dan, man, my guys are all well groomed, and I think that was one of the things I really liked about Simp Dad is that he is impeccably groomed. And I don't know about you ladies, but that's huge. I want to smell. So when you walk in my coming from the garage, you're going to see all these great big shoes. They look like a bunch of rowboats or canoes. They're so big, but there's no smell. You know, if my boys with the size of those shoes, if those sneakers stunk, oh my God, it'd be like a locker room walking into. But they don't. They're all very well groomed, and I love that. No sneaky stuff here. You want the towel, but you don't know what to put on it? Well, when you figure that out, let me know. Tall family. Your mother and daughter are both 4'11", and you're 5'1". Patsy is 4'11 and a half. She never made, yeah, she's my older sister. She's a lot of fun. Patsy's a lot of fun. You have a lot of fun with her. Big teddy bear. He sure is. Okay, so I'm 5'11". Hope my sons. I think, and this is just theory, this is just a theory that my sons are tall because Larry's grandmother was over 6 foot. She was the tallest in the family. Larry's parents are both, I think his father is like 5'6" and his mother's like 5'2". And my dad, probably the same. My mother's probably 5'2" and my dad's probably 5'6". So Larry and I both have short parents. But I think the height came from Larry's father's mother, who was over 6 foot tall. I mean, where else could it have come from, right? And it's interesting, but sometimes hard to find clothes. So thank God for the big and tall. Like when I order Simply, have you guys seen Simply's? He wanted some pajama pants for his birthday. He's got some with dice on it and some with cue balls on them. And I have to go to the extra tall shop to get them so that they're not knickers for him. Is there a tag on the monkey? No, there isn't. Blue Scoop, that's the problem. There's nothing on here. Look, there's no tag. And this thing isn't it adorable? I would absolutely give some of these out if I could find some. I just happened, and who knows how it was in the Goodwill. Well, it's like no, it's not a Goodwill. It's a thrift shop. It's very cool. It's down the road, and all the profits go to the schools. So they have people that work in the schools man the thrift shop, and they have good stuff there. They have good stuff there. Um, I just adorable, adorable. Okay, yes. If there was, I'd have been on it. I wonder if I pull it inside. What should be a bug inside or something. Oh, so you guys know that last week I had to go to the doctor for Lyme disease, right? And that they gave me massive antibiotics. So hopefully, I don't see anything except for the box, the sound box. There's no tags and anything. So I was working out in the yard And I said to now that we have uh, Beans, Beans has Lyme disease and is on massive medication. Beans is Tool's dog is got the Lyme disease, and so I was working outside, and I said to Simp Dad, I before I got in the tub, I just kind of spun around and I said, "Do you see anything?" He goes, "Yep, I had another tick, I, but it didn't have a red mark that way he had to pull off me. It's tick, man, tick tick tick. We always have ticks, so I'm a farm girl. Don't get grossed out. You just take them and you pull them out and just make sure you get them all. You think it's the Aurora Valentine sock monkey? Really? Oh, you're the best. Aurora Valentine sock monkey plush. Remember, you guys, I said if I could find some neat stuff, like a bunch of you got, well, a few of the mods got Damn It dolls because I thought those were a stitch. So, but if I could find unique stuff to give you guys, your grandfather. Oh, and so how tall is your family? If your grandfather was 6'2" and your mother and the grandma was 5'8", everybody was tall, right? There's black, and how much are they, Blue Scoop? My parents are shorter. She's 5'6". Oh, I don't care what color they are. I just think they're adorable. I could put a heart on them. I absolutely could. Okay, so um, let's see. First gift tonight goes to Caitlin. Caitlin, you're the winner of the first gift. You researched it and you found it. And Caitlin, I want you to whisper me your email on Twitch. How about that? Yeah. So on Twitch, up in the corner, put your email down. I'll reach out to you. You could get a tote bag. You could get an apron. You could get a streamer bib. You could get. I'm not giving away my monkey though. I just think it's this. This might be really good. Well, then I might have to give it away. You know, when you get on an airplane and you got a baby that won't stop crying because they're bothered by the ears, it'd be fun to have something that you could kind of hold up and then because it lights up too. You know, I mean, just something that you could divert its attention a little bit. That would be good. You know what? I'm not going to give it to anybody else. You just tell me where I can send it once you're settled. How's that? Okay. You took the time to do this. So once you get settled, reach out to me and just say, hey, I'm the one that found out the old monkey business. All right. Yahoo. Okay. So now I want to give a gift away to the person that comes up with the alternate smell name. Something fresh and a little bit sweet. So if you typed yours in before, bring them up again. Oh, I mean, Amazon rain, really? Man, I walked by this guy, Larry. He smelled just like Amazon rain. It's like people would put me in the nut house. Okay, I'm gonna wait to hear from you, Caitlin. All right, you guys, give it your best shot. Put your thinking hands on. You work for the PR company, not PR. You work for the advertising company and marketing company of a brand new laundry detergent that smells, but you can't use Amazon rain. So you've got to come up with something different. And let's see, but what do you got? Give me your best. Rainbows and sunshine. Rainbows and sunshine. Sunshine shores. Okay. Come on, everybody. Chime in. Chime in. Chime in. And then we're going to try brownies. I said precipitation relaxation. Oh, that's nice. Misty shores. Oh, that's nice. This is not Amazon rain. Corgi, you're a hoot. Corgi. Corgi, do you want to be on us on date night? I thought we'd get a panel together and everybody bring their best tips for dating and that. Do you want to come on it? You were good on the sex night. Did you guys watch Corgi on the Sensual Saturday? You were a lot of fun. You want to come on and play? Come play. Millennial, honestly, a great name for the Millennia GZ audience. You have to pop in and out because of work. What are you doing? You're not manning traffic control anywhere. You're not working up at Chicago O'Hare Airport or something. Trafficking the airplanes. I hope it's nothing that. I hope you could be away for a second or two. Tranquil breeze. Oh, that's good. That's good. Rainbows and sunshine. You like that? Fuse with passion. You have downtime between customers. What kind of customers? There's all kinds of customers. What kind of customers? Are you in like customer service? Fuse with passion. Fresh moments. Oh man, these are good. Oh, you guys are gonna make it hard on me. I'm gonna have to scroll back. Or we could vote. People could chime in a little bit. No, I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick it. Oh, okay. So Corgi's gonna. So we're gonna have. I think 2 weeks from or a week. I'll let you know next Wednesday when we nail down. But we're gonna talk about dating. How hard it can be with you guys. Tips and tricks. What to say, what not to say. And you know what, guys? If you get shut down, or ladies, you get shut down, they did you a favor. You don't want them. You don't want them. Don't take that as rejection. Take that as thank you because it would have been. Just don't don't internalize it because if the chemistry isn't there. If only one of you has chemistry, it's not going to work. All right. So if somebody rejects you, thank them. I mean that's because we let it hit our ego and it's like, oh man, I really like that girl and I was hoping that she'd say yes, but she said no. She did you a favor, buddy. Huge favor. Okay. Call center work. Phew. Robert's Garage. Robert's Garage for the smell of fragrant floods. Oh, wow. Moonlight Passion. Oh, Moonlight Passion. Man, I'm liking the Moonlight Passion. I'm kind of liking that. Fragrant. I like the fragrant floods. I like the Moonlit Passion. Fresh moments. I like that too. You guys are making this tranquil breeze. I like that too. Shake, snake drizzle, shake drizzle. I like Robert's Garage. Can you imagine? Uh, the fragrance said, "Smells like I plowed the back 40." I mean something just so awful that it's like, look for that, you know, pigsty heaven. It's stanky. It's stanky. And smells. It's amazing when we smell something. It can take us back in time. I remember going into a Mexican bakery and it took me back to when I was a little kid. We had a cousin, and my grandpa would drive us over, and she made sour cream cookies, but they would all run together on the cookie sheet. So she'd have to like cut them, and they were just delicious. And so I only went with grandpa because I'd get a cookie, but you could smell the aroma and this big old farmhouse and you walk in there and it's like and I remember walking into a bakery in Mexico and it was like going to my my relative's house for that cookie when I was like 5 or 6 years old. It took me right back to that time. Isn't that amazing? Hi there, Polly. How you doing? Citrus rash. Oh, rush. Oh, sorry with that, Mr. Glue. Oh, Ketabite Chris, Forbidden Temptations. Oh man, Breezy Shores. You guys are good. Earlier I said Chicory Breeze, but I also like Cowboys Breezy Shores. Perfume Me. What we're doing is we're coming up for a new name for a product that's called Amazon Rain, because we don't know what the hell Amazon Rain smells like. I gotta think with all the nasty swamp like over there, it wouldn't smell this good. And how are we gonna know, right? Dynamic Downpour. Please, not citrus, because I know, Polly, I read it wrong. I read it too fast. You know, I only have two speeds, slow and slower, but apparently I was just reading too fast. Great rhythm. Let's see. Citric Rash sounds like it would be part of a line of parody. You know what? You're right. You're right. You know, something funny. What are we naming? Oops. For whom the bell tolls. This, I got these laundry little granules, and the only scent I think they had was this, and I said, well, I'll give it a try. You know, my great niece was selling, you know, she had like a party, so I said, I gotta buy some stuff from her. I think she's a doll. And she's got a horse. She just bought a horse. That wasn't my sister either. Just kidding. Just kidding. Right. Oh, they smell wonderful. They rose nice. You know, they're a little jiggly. Let me just make sure they're done. So you want brownies to be gooey, a little gooey, but not raw. Um, you know what? I'm going to give them just another minute. They're just a little too jiggly for my life, although want them gooey. Let's go in there for another. I did put it on. Okay, let's do it again. Okay, timer, I hear you. Let's do 2 minutes. Okay, let's do 2 minutes. And then we're pulling them out, and then we're going to eat them. Okay. So, Heaven in a Bottle. Dandy Drizzle. Sweet Summer Serenade. Oh, you just got ads as you brought up the thingy. Oh, sorry, Lord Bobby. Lord Bobby's one of our motherload streamers. How you doing? He's actually an instructor for the ski team, right? The college ski team. Pretty impressive. I know what skis look like. So what we're renaming this, because what the hell does Amazon rain smell like? Give me a break. Like, we're gonna fly down there, get in the Amazon, wait for rain, and go. No, that doesn't smell like it. I want this job though. I want to name stuff that no one's ever gonna check. You know, sparkling rain. Mom's Tango. Hey mom, I sent you an email. How you doing? What? You're afraid to buy Scentsy? It's my first time with Scentsy. My niece was selling it. And so I bought the dog shampoo, and I really like that. It's like a cherry blossom. Have my dog smell, have vanilla smell like cherries. I really like the dog shampoo. So this is okay, because I usually buy the stuff in the grocery store aisles. You know, the smell beads to throw in the washer. I just like things that smell good, but they can't smell over the top. You just have to have like a light hint. You know, I'm just gonna Raunchy Roberta, Sluggish Summertime, Tree Breather. It's $10. Blue Scoop, it's $10. Okay, we're taking it out. So we made brownies. We made brownies from Trader Joe's today. And yeah, this looks better. And they have big chocolate chips in them. It's called chocolate truffle. Can you smell them? They look good. So I'm going to let them cool a little bit. You know, when I'm doing trays, cookie trays and that, it's a pain in the butt to leave things in the pan and cut and try to get them out. So when you make these, I'm not going to pull it out now because I want it to set, but you can lift it right out and then cut. And that's what this is the easy button. Plus, there's not a lot of washing to do on the pan. All right, let's give away a gift. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I gotta go. Let me go back. Yeah, mom, mom won a gift, and I just sent you a oh, and is Patsy here? I saw the horse balls. Or are you just saying that because my niece bought a horse? So you don't like the Scentsy? I don't know. I just anytime that I have like a niece selling something, it's like I go and buy. Even I don't want it or I don't need it. It's like if they're taking the time to have a party and it was an online party, I'm going to buy something. So I bought some hand soap, which I really like. It's got a wonderful scent. Oh, let me go get it. I like the hand soap. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Oops, somebody's here. Okay. I bought this and I really like this. This is up in the kids' bathroom. Can you see it? Watermelon tangerine. I really like this. And I like the dog shampoo. It's kind of spendy, but Nella smelled really nice. Okay. You have a brownie pan that has a cutter? Well, of course you would, koala bear. But I think that one isn't that the one because everybody wants like an edge around their brownie? What? Somebody's here? Nella, somebody here? Yes. I'm the one that I like the gooey, like the inside pieces of brownies. I don't like the crunchy outside, but some people do like the crunchy outsides. Yeah, Christmas. It's just, she sent me an invite and I don't get to see her very often because everybody lives in Western New York and I'm out here in Minnesota. Oh yeah, Minnesota, land of 10,000 lakes. Um, so I was like happy to help her. But you know what company that I can't turn down when I get an invite to? Pampered Chef. Love Pampered Chef. Love Pampered Chef. Sensual Saturday. Oh, that's a perfect set. Now, what would a sensual Saturday smell like? Think about it. Lovely Lupita. It's got to be careful with the car discs. Thank God for that. Thank God for them. There's nothing like a good brownie. And my brownie recipe on Discord is from Mrs. Fields Brownies. And I think they are, you have to refrigerate them because they come out gooey. You know how, like, when you have butter and it gets a little melty and you put it in the fridge, it gets hard? Because these have so much butter in them and they're delish. They're the ones. And let me tell you, with that brownie recipe, I have put like mint, made mint brownies, I've made raspberry brownies, I've made peanut butter brownies. Those are the ones that I sent down to Ms. when with Ryan when he went down for the first time. Is I made brownies, and I know he likes peanut butter and chocolate, and I had peanut butter frosting, and then I put some Reese's on top. Hey, thanks for your follow. Welcome to Simpmom's Bitch Slapping Club. What else is going on? You be over every weekend? It's the I would love that. I just my grandkids are teenagers now, and when you get teenagers, you don't have a lot of time for grandma. Although my granddaughter and I are very very close, and I hope that we stay like that the rest of our lives. We have a nice relationship. She lets me in on inner secrets that she probably wouldn't tell people because I'm not going to judge her. I'm never going to judge her. I just love her too much. And grandmoms are we lived with growing up we lived in a great big farmhouse. I told you guys this. There was 9 of us. My grandparents lived on one side and my parents and my 4 siblings and myself lived on the other. So my grandma was from northern Italy And so her cooking was second to none. My mother's cooking was bland. A solid cook, but her food was bland. Sorry, Mom, it was bland. But Grandma and my mother would get so mad because we'd go out there and eat at Grandma's first. And then my mother put all this food out there, and we're like, we don't want to eat this because Grandma was such a good cook. But my mom's baking was just second to none. I mean, that's where she excelled. No, Dan, man, I regret not spending more time with my grandparents. I completely concur because once they're gone, you grow up with them and you think they're always going to be there. They're always going to be there. And then they go and they leave such a void. And yeah, no, that is one of my regrets too, is not sitting back and because grandpa believed in the afterlife and we would have discussions about that. I mean, he was an incredible man who was orphaned at an early age. His father was shot in the back. He was having an affair with somebody that was, I don't know if it was you get so many rumors because it happened so long ago, but it was kind of like not a mobster, but somebody kind of close to a mobster, and he was fooling around, and the guy was waiting for him. And after my grandfather